What's up, y'all? It's the Boosh Bag. Miss Boosh Bag. To you. Okay. I'm going to preface this by saying that if you hear a lot of thumping in the background, or scratches and things like that, we have a kitten here and my dog is not too happy about it, so there's just constant fighting. Yeah, that. And there's some people yelling for no apparent reason in my neighborhood, so all of that is going on. All right, so the show starts off with Jocelyn. She's going to see Dime and Melissa. They meet up. Jocelyn's talking about the birth. Yeah, the baby is here. Her snapback game. Her body is looking very good. Okay, so I don't know exactly how long this is supposed to be after the baby, but she looked damn good, right? She said that that she actually gave birth in the toilet. That's why Bonnie thinks she the shit. So she's supposed to give birth in that water, but we saw when she got out, and then she tried to say, no, take me to the hospital. And then, of course, her midwife was like, hell no, you ain't going to the hospital. Get your ass in there and push that baby. So, yeah, Bonnie Bella was born in the toilet. She also said that, well, they were asking about Stevie. Did he come? She was like, well, I FaceTimed him. He was there within 15 minutes. She don't want to fight with him. She just want to do her thing. She's down for just the co-parenting and trying to get back to work. She said that she has offers to be on The Real. Really? The Real? With that accent? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but has anybody heard about her being on The Real or seen any like previews of her being on The Real or anything like that? Because it just seems pretty fucking weird to me. But yeah, it could be a thing. Who the hell knows? You know, they always trying to look for somebody controversial to be on there to replace Tamar Loud ass. All right. So, she said that. Then Jessica was like, okay, girl, let me tell you about what's happening with all these other girls. They found out that I went to your music video thing and everybody was mad at me. Like Lovely Mimi mentioned it, like, oh, I haven't seen you since Jocelyn's video. Everybody turned to me and like, what the fuck? Like, really? You went to her shit? And Tammy said something, and she said before anything could happen, Tommy to threw a drink and everybody was trying to fight her. So she was like, damn, bitches are still like fighting over me. And Melissa brought up what was going on with her, and basically she was like, well, the whole thing is with Carly and Tommy. Yeah, Carly and Tommy, they was talking about how Carly walked up on Tommy and Jock at the club, and Carly hit Tommy in the face with a bracelet, and it was just all this fighting and all of this. And Jocelyn's like, you know what, Carly got on my nerves, but that bitch got a lot of balls. I'm like, she really do, because can she even fight for all of the shit that she started? She act like she can fight. I've just never really seen it, because that time when Jocelyn had just like slapped her in the face with the flowers, she didn't do anything but kind of cry. But that could have just been because she was hurt, and she actually said that she was hurt. And the next time she saw Jocelyn, she did not seem at all fazed. So I don't know if she can fight or not. But Melissa's like, well, just the thought that she's even bringing Carly up specifically makes me think it might be a chance for me to get them back together. So she asked Jocelyn if she would mind, a meeting, just her and Carly, to talk it out and get through their little differences. And Jocelyn's like, I don't have no problem talking with her, I guess, as long as y'all gonna be there. If y'all both come, then I will do it. So there's going to be a meeting with Jocelyn and Carly. Okay, now since there's been a tremendous amount of noise while I was trying to watch that last segment, I'm just going to show you this little noise maker right here. You hear her purring? She's so bad. She is so bad. She don't got no name. My husband just been calling her Kitty. I guess I've been calling her Kitty too. Say hey, Kitty. Say hey, Kitty. Okay, let me stop, but she's slice me with them claws. All right. Carly goes to see Jock, And she go up there and she was like, okay, I caught you with this bird, Tommy, and I know our relationship ain't supposed to be, you know, exclusive, but that was fucked up and I'm so hurt, and I don't know, you the only man that could get me like this. And he like, whatever, you call my baby mama, like that was all unnecessary and blah blah blah. And she was like, why you don't never keep it 100 with me? And he was like, you don't keep it 100 with me? She was like, I do. I tell you the truth about everything. And he was like, I mean, I didn't mean to hurt her, but I couldn't have been more clear. We are not in an exclusive relationship. I think what Carly is saying is the fact that they're not exclusive means that he shouldn't lie about anything. She should know about everything that he does, because he should just be open and forthcoming, because he's not going to get in any trouble, so he doesn't have a need to lie. So actually keeping secrets and lying is still not being 100 and make her not really even want to be in this regular open sort of relationship. She is in that bitch crying. At first it was just a little bit of tear, then it was just black stuff, then it was just black stuff all down her cheeks. Girl, waterproof mascara if you're gonna be crying. If you already know he make you that fucking emotional, you already knew to wear waterproof mascara, or just wear fake lashes. Do they even really need mascara? I mean, I see people do it, but is it necessary to put mascara on lashes that are already made much bigger and faker and longer than your regular lashes in the first place? Anyway, she said that she's opening a new store and she wants him to be at the opening, and he semi-half-ass agreed to it. Rashida confronts Mama Charlene on her and Mama D getting up on stage and putting her, trying to put Kirk on blast, but really putting her on blast. And she was like, okay, that shit that you pulled, was that Mama D's idea or was that your idea? She was like, it was kind of both our idea. She's like, why would you do that knowing that, I mean, I'm already like so embarrassed, and everywhere I go, everybody talking about me, everybody whispering about me, and it's just like made it 10 times worse. My mother's like, of course, I'm not trying to embarrass you. Y'all see how loud that kitten is? I wasn't trying to embarrass you or none of that stuff. I was trying to get some answers, because Kirk is the one that's going around embarrassing you all over Atlanta and talking about you and blaming stuff on you. And Rashida like, well, what did he say? Well, he told Scrappy that it was your fault because y'all wasn't having no sex or enough sex or whatever the hell for 10 months or something, and whatever. She was like, whatever he got to do or tell himself to try to justify it, try to make it seem like it's okay to do what he did, like he's just doing that. But no, it's not okay. She's like, and it's like so fucked up. He did this, all this stuff to them, to the family, all this embarrassment, and he got her feeling like she did something wrong. So her mother was like, so what's going to be happening? I mean, about the test. She was like, well, look, I'm not going to swear him to go take this test. He already know. I mean, a girl got a baby. You slept with her. She's pregnant. She had a baby. She's saying it's yours. If you want your wife back and you want me to think it's not your baby, then of course you got to take the fucking test. Like, duh. And her mother was like, well, what about divorce? And she was like, I definitely have thought about divorce. I haven't proceeded on it yet, but it's definitely in my mind. It's something that I'm thinking about, because I'm already living separate from him and I feel kind of good about it. The only problem is the kids. It's always the damn kids, yeah. But she's like, even the kids ain't stupid. Like, they know something is going on. So, it's still all up in the air. I'm just wondering when the fuck Kirk ugly ass gonna be back on the show. What the fuck is Kirk? Tommy goes to meet up with lovely Mimi. Apparently they haven't seen each other in a long time. I hope I remember everything. Oh, what I forgot from the other thing is that Jock said that he did not smash Tommy, so they never had sex. He told Carly he think she was just using him to make her jealous. So she's there with lovely Mimi. I'm like, Jessica Dime, lovely Mimi, you know, these funny ass names. And she's like, okay, well, at the wine tasting, have you talked to Jessica Dime again? And she was like, no. Like, I don't know why she is trying to be friends with Jocelyn, why she think that's a good thing or restorative. And I already told y'all, it's the same reason that she became friends with you. Y'all wasn't friends. She wasn't cool with several people, and then she squashed her beef with them and you mad because she squashed the beef with this person, but you don't realize that she squashed the beef with you too. So Mimi is like, well, I've hung out with Jocelyn, and I don't know if it's just the baby or whatever, but she seems like a pretty nice person to me. Like, you sure you don't ever want to be her friend again? I thought Tommy was gonna fight her right there, because apparently that's fighting words to her, to fucking ask her to be friends with motherfucking Jocelyn. So she was like, I can't even believe that you fucking asking me no shit like that. Like, she got me out on bond right now. Carly is only talking shit like she did at that comedy show because she know I'm on this bond or whatever. So everybody supposedly knows she in jail, like anybody would know or care, maybe from watching the show. But if I don't fuck with you, how would I know if you were in jail? Like, who's gonna tell me? Who of my friends would know that you were in jail? Like, you're not gonna call me. I don't know your day-to-day life, but whatever. But she was like, yeah, so they know I've been to jail and I could be in trouble, so everybody talking shit to me because they know I can't do nothing back. But then get back to the Jocelyn thing. She was like, well, yeah, Jocelyn she got me out on this bond, and the only way I would ever be friends with her or let anything go is if she dropped the fucking charges. But I'm not willing to, she ain't dropping the charges, so no, I'm not willing to forgive her. Don't even ask me. On a side note, lovely Mimi looks so much better with just all her hair kind of one color. I mean, I know it's ombre, it's like the dark and the blue, but I'm assuming that the bottom part is all bleached, and it's usually having a whole bunch of pink and rainbow ass colors. Blue I can deal with. She looks a lot better, okay, a lot more sane, and she's not over highlighted to death. So all of that, I'm so here for it. Tommy is also mad about her mother coming to her wine tasting all of a sudden. Now she's saying that she think KK overstepped her boundaries. So lovely Mimi is like, so you didn't know your mother was gonna be there? And she's like, no. But I remember them meeting, and she's saying, you know, she wished things were better with her mother, and she was telling her about her, you know, starting a wine company or whatever. And she made it seem like she would have really wanted that to happen, so KK made it happen. So why she mad at her now and feel like she overstepped her boundaries? Like, all right, bitch, whatever. But she was like, you know, I no longer want to just kind of act like nothing happened and move past it and just move on with our lives. So she was like, I think we need to deal with the issues. And if we don't, like, I'm just not cool with it. So apparently, yeah, they had said it was water under the bridge and they let bygones be bygones. But she don't want bygones to be bygones. She want bygones to be here gones. No gones. Not gone. Yeah, she wants it to go down. So she want to have this talk with, with her mom. She getting all emotional and crying and shit. So, yeah, her mother is not in a cool space right now. Alright, so KK goes to meet with Samantha. Apparently they know each other for real too. And Samantha like starts off talking some shit like, I think you be wanting to be Tommy's mother. Y'all act just alike. But KK saying that they act exactly the fucking same. So she was like, y'all act just alike, and I always had said that. And she was like, okay, so you think that I should have been her mother, but I'm not. Should I also be your mother? Because you always fucking come to me when there's a problem too. Like, you need to get off the bottle. Basically, what's the whole theme of the shit? Your ass is drunk, and she's drunk. She got the shit from you, and both of y'all need to fucking stop. Like, it's too damn much. Samantha's like, well, I didn't even want to go to the wine tasting, but I went. She was like, I don't think the Tommy loved me. She don't let me hold her. She won't let me touch her. I can't hug her or nothing like that. And KK is trying to reassure her that Tommy does love her. She was like, she'd be talking a whole bunch of shit when she drunk, and when she not, she like, oh, where my mother? I need to know where my mother at. I need to make sure my mother's straight. And apparently the same thing with Samantha. Samantha knows that Tommy loves her when she ain't drinking, but when she is drinking, she got like a little wall up. So apparently they both got issues. She's telling her that Tommy got the same demon, which is being an alcoholic, just like her, and she is suggesting therapy for them. And she was like, honey, I am not trying to be Tommy's mother. I got my own fucking issues with my own badass kids. Melissa goes to Carly Red's new store location to talk to her. She brought her some flowers. Yay. Apparently it's a new concept and a better place, better area, whatever, whatever. Who been to the store? Who in Atlanta have been to her store? The first one. Or this one might be open because you know these shows are like pre-taped or whatever. Is it nice? Let me know. Let me know if you ever been there and if it's worth it. You know what I mean? Anyway, Melissa's like, you know, congratulations on all of this. Yeah, Jocelyn. I was wondering if you guys wanted to meet up together. I could probably get y'all together. She was like, for what? So she could hit me in the face with some flowers again? She was like, no, I'll make sure there ain't no flowers there. She was like, so she could blackmail me again? She was like, no, like she had a baby now. Everything is different. She's going to be so much different now. And she was like, I mean, I just don't really trust it or believe it. Like, all I try to do is be a friend to her, even when everybody thought it was ridiculous. I was playing myself to be her friend. I was still trying to be her friend, and she basically fucked me over for it. So, basically, Melissa's like, yeah, could you just let all of that go? We could all like start anew and it'll go better because you're gonna let those things go, right? So I'm going to assume, because there was no real answer, that Carly is going to accept this meeting with Jocelyn and I guess Melissa mediating. Speaking of mediating, KK got Sam and Tommy together and it didn't work out. Let's just say that it was a fucking disaster. Tommy come in like, first of all, let me tell you, KK, you invited my mother to my shit without asking me. Before she could say anything, her mother's like, why didn't you invite me? Because so they going back and forth. I mean, there's so much yelling, but basically Tommy is saying, I don't fucking know you, okay? It's deeper than the jail shit. It's just, I don't know you. And her mother like, you do know me. They both screaming and yelling. KK like, shut the fuck up. This is my motherfucking house. Don't be disrespectful. It starts back up. And nobody could get it. I mean, they just both yelling at each other, just a whole bunch of shit. And KK's like, they both need to get over their anger and their fucking egos, but they're not. And Tommy is fucking psycho crazy any motherfucking way. If her mother is like that, then I guess she got it honest, but goddamn. So she started flipping out. She was like, you know what? Fixate on your other kids. I don't want a relationship with you no more. I don't want nothing with you. I'm good. So she walking out the door. Her mother was like, you don't give a fuck about me anyway. The only time I ever hear from you was when you having boyfriend problems. She was like, boyfriend problems? I haven't had a boyfriend in fucking forever. So what is you talking about? She's talking about when you did have a boyfriend. I thought that's what it was. But yeah, that's what she means. But she was like, whatever, Ma. And she was like, I don't want no relationship with you. She walking out and they're like, please don't leave. Please don't walk out. And she was like, whatever. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And she just walked out the motherfucking door. So KK went and got Tommy and brought her back and thought that it was going to work out better. They did stay way, way more calm. Tommy came in and her mother was like, you know, they're trying to figure out where it went wrong. So her mother was like, you want to know what I went through? Basically, I tried to do everything that I could, blah, 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 for all y'all kids. But I fucked up my life because I couldn't get a job because I got arrested because I had a record. So I fucked up my life. I try to not fuck up y'all life and whatever. I still love y'all. So KK is like, do you want to love your mother? And she was like, ain't no issue with wanting to love her like I love her. But still, basically, I don't fucking really know her. You sent me to jail when I was 14. She was like, I sent you to jail? Yes, you sent me to jail. So basically, I guess it was a choice. She was running away from home and shit. And her mother let her go to juvenile. So she's like, she sent me to juvenile. Her mother was like, I was trying to teach you a lesson. She was like, well, basically, I've been to jail every year of my life since then. I'm thinking Tommy's going to need to take some fucking responsibility for being an asshole, because running away from home is bad and going to jail for it is supposed to scare you. They have programs called Scared Straight. Apparently going to jail is supposed to make you not like it, as opposed to wanting to go as often as humanly fucking possible. So yeah, she may be upset with her mother for having sent her to juvenile, but that was no reason for her to still be making issues for herself once she was an adult. She shouldn't even been making more issues for herself as a child. you go to jail, you in trouble, you stop fucking up. Get it together. Get a mentor. Join a Big Sisters program. I mean, there are other fucking things to do, because she's not the only motherfucker who had a fucked up mother. She's not the only person whose mother wasn't around, or was on drugs, or was drunk, or had a record, or just whatever. She was just fucked. There are other more positive people. I'm sure she had a friend whose mother is nice, or just something. I think that all of us that had kind of like some shit go wrong as a kid, you know somebody else with a better mother, and you just kind of latch on to their mother. That, come on now, everybody do it. I think she's making excuses, but whatever the case, her mother was like, well, whatever. She was like, so I don't want no relationship with you, Mom. I don't want to fix nothing. I don't want to mend nothing. I want things to stay the way that it is. I'm cool. I'm good. And she going to her mother like, I don't give a fuck neither. So I want the same shit. Bye. She was like, and don't call me when you got boyfriend problems. She was like, I won't. That did not go well. That did not go well at all. And I feel kind of sad, because I really, come on, you don't really want to see nobody separated from their mother, like with like hate, animosity, like not speaking at all. So that's, you know, it's kind of sad to see. Jocelyn goes to some restaurant and her and Stevie meet up. First dumb shit she do is they get their little smoothies, and she was like, where's my banana? And the girl come back with a banana, and she started trying to provocatively, yeah, I don't know what's up with my dog. All of the loud scratching right now. Yeah. Anyway, she tried to suck the banana all provocatively, like, I don't know, was she trying to turn him on or something? Girl, knock it off. Anyway, she tells him about her job at the Real, and he was like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. And she was about to say how she don't know how the girls are gonna treat her, but he was like, so what's gonna be up with the baby? He's like, no, she can't come with me. So she already said that earlier in the show, that Bonnie is too little to come with her. So he was like, so she gonna stay with me? And she was like, no. First of all, you are rusty as hell at fatherhood. Like, you haven't had a little baby like that in such a fucking long time. Like, no. He's like, no, all my kids is over at the house, though. So it's not just going to be me. It's going to be all the girls. She was like, oh, so who, what? Bonnie going to be watching her? Your daughter, Bond, who I'm going to have to fight and slap around because she told me she want to fight me. So she's saying that all of his kids be, you know, whenever he get an attitude with her, they catch an attitude and they be talking slick about her on social media or whatever. She don't seem like she really trusts her baby over there. With the kids. So she's like, no, I'm gonna go because I need to make this money. And he was like, so they are gonna pay you? Like, yeah, they gonna pay me. She said her sister is gonna come from Florida to watch Bonnie Bella, but he could come visit her every day, you know, if it's that serious that he want to see her. And he's like, bitch, I raised 5 kids. Like, I know I'm a little bit rusty, but come on now. So yeah, she's not really having it. He's seeming like he's gonna go with her plan for right now. And then she was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go. That was the shortest, most useless meeting ever. I think they could have said that on the fucking phone. Okay, so next up, Tammy has this little bonfire for the girls, for them to release, you know, negativity, all the bad shit that happened to them, blah, 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 right? Carly invited Sierra. So Sierra's like, okay, well, thanks for inviting me. I know some of y'all probably don't know, but my husband had an affair with my assistant. And that bitch wears some raggedy ass weaves. So raggedy ass lace fronts. So she took one of, what is the girl's name? Y'all know I can't remember her name. Whatever her name was. Little stick figure of a girl that looked like a little boy. And threw her wig onto the bonfire, right? I think next up, who else was there? Carly. Carly was like, well, I don't want to go, whatever. But she just went into like a whole spiel about all of the men that she's been with being like horrible, her problems with being able to find a man, and when she do find somebody, it'll go good for like 6 months, but then it turned out all fucked up because they lying about something, because they're engaged, because they're married, because something. And everybody's just like, haha, Carly can't find no man, or like she's the fuck up. But she's like, nobody ever pays attention to the fact that, I mean, he was married, like he did something bad to me, and she keep on trying and trying, and it just don't be working out. And that she said that she is drinking away her problems. So now she's saying that she can't even go to bed at night without getting drunk, like taking 5 shots or something like that. Which to me, come on now, that you drunk at 5 shots. So she got to get pissy drunk just to live now. So I'm sure the girls are going to be quite worried about her after that admission from now on. But yeah, it was the whole shit. All right, let me just move on. Bambi, I don't know if she went next, but yeah, she was like, well, she just found out that Scrappy is moving to Miami, to Florida, to wherever. And she acting like she don't care, but she do care. And she was like, well, I've been in this relationship with him. Everybody's been watching, everybody been seeing what's going on, but I've been growing. And I feel like he is not growing with me or at the same pace. And she just feels stuck and in this box, and it's just not fucking working out. So she was like, dating like entertainers or in the entertainment world or whatever. We all know it looks pretty on the outside, but on the inside it's like empty and it's nothing. And she had this little box that had nothing inside of it. So she threw that out there. What the hell did Carly throw out there? She threw the box that Life had that fake ring in. She threw that into the fire. Then Mimi, she was like, well, I got this shirt. This is the shirt that I was wearing when I saw Nico again. And the tape, the infamous fucking sex tape that's out there. And she basically threw that in, and she was like, well, she knows that one day she's going to have to talk to her daughter about this shit that he put her through. And I'm just sitting there thinking about it. I mean, even just to think about it, because some people don't believe it's true. Some people thought she knew that he sold their sex tape and blah, 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 and basically made her into a porno star against her will. But I'm just saying, if it really happened the way that it has played out on TV, I would be in jail if I got caught, because I would have had him killed. No, really. You're not going to make me a porno star. And I got a daughter, and I'm telling you, it is of extreme importance that my child respects me. You're not going to make me a porno star. I will pay somebody to kill you, or I will kill you myself. I don't know, cut your brakes. Something's going to happen. So he's lucky to have gotten away with his raggedy ass life, and to be on other shows with his ugly ass face and that tooth out of place. Is it one tooth? Is it multiple teeth? Something's so wrong with his mouth. I can't stand Nico. Let me get past it. Okay, so she threw in the shirt and the tape. And then Rashida kind of just got up and got it over with. She threw the necklace from the I'm sorry party that Kirk had for her the last time he fucked up or cheated or whatever the fuck. And she's just done with it. She said that she tried to act like she cool and all of that stuff, but at the end of the day, she just be fucked up. She be going home and she gotta cry herself, to sleep, and she just got all of these range of emotions, all this anger and hurt and shame and just all of this that she needs to get rid of. So the necklace represented all of that, and basically fuck that. So everybody's clapping for everybody and blah blah blah. Tammy is last, and she's like, well, I used to write all my feelings inside of this book, her little journal or whatever. She's like, but she was living in her husband's shadow for so long, he didn't even know that she had a voice. Like, she was just kind of going along with the okie doke for everything, like whatever he say. But she's like, fuck that, I'm sick of you fucking hurting my feelings and acting like I don't exist. So I don't need the book basically to write my fucking feelings down no more, because I'll just say my fucking feelings. So she threw that shit away. So it was actually, I know I'm going through it pretty fast, but it was really kind of emotional. I felt myself get choked up at least 3 fucking times. So yeah, if you did miss this, you might want to just skip on through and just watch that scene, because it's pretty touching. And the finale of the show is Jocelyn meeting with Carly, which went horribly. First off, they came in, Jocelyn's already rolling her eyes. Her eye rolling game is getting up there with fucking Kiki Wyatt. Like, she just roll her eyes. 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 Like, Next, you're gonna be seeing the eye roll and the head spasms and all kind of fucking shit. So she gives the eye roll. Carly sit down. She's like, I can't wait to hear what this bitch about to say. So she is not there with a forgiving heart. I mean, she has no intentions on being forgiving at all. What I still don't understand is what the fuck she think Carly really did to her. Because back when all of this shit was happening, she was wrong. Carly went out with her own friends. Just because you don't fucking like somebody, she don't fight her other friends for having friends, being friends with these other girls that don't like her. So Carly was with them. She finds out your boyfriend is cheating. She tried to come and tell you, and you fucking attack her. And it's her fucking fault. And then when she says like one fucking thing about you in the midst of everybody talking about you, she said something. She didn't say nothing, but it was nothing compared to what anybody else was fucking saying. And basically she was doing it because she was mad because you hit her in the face with fucking flowers. And then you just like she's the worst person on the face of the fucking earth, and you did so much shit to her. But either way, let me get to the point. Jocelyn was like, alright, so first of all, you the mouth of the South, bitch. All you do is talk shit. You like a dog. You run and move shit from here to there in both directions. And Carly is like, what the fuck is you even talking about? Like, bitch, I tried to fucking tell you about your man and blah, blah, blah. Oh, whatever. You was fucking Stevie. Just like everybody wanted to fuck Stevie and blah, blah, blah. I fucked Stevie. Like, I didn't fuck Stevie. I mean, it's so much a barrage of shit going back and forth. I can't even tell you what the fuck was going on, but it was a whole bunch of fucking BS. Jocelyn attacking Carly. Carly trying to defend herself. And it just came to a fucking head. Carly had to just get up and basically just walk the fuck out, and it's dumb because when she was like, you know what, fuck this, and she get up and she walk out, Jocelyn's like, I don't understand why you were sitting here yelling. You call her a bitch. It's like the first thing that you said. The very first sentence you said, you called her a bitch. They tried to mediate several times, Melissa and Dime. Dime got up. She was like, okay. So y'all both got one bad thing out there. Y'all both said y'all got that off your chest. So now we could go back to, no, we can't go back to shit. So it's idiotic for her to fucking say, I don't know why you yelling and screaming and shit. So Carly is basically saying, you in all this little glamour life, like you letting this shit be like it's real life, but it's fucking not, bitch. Like, I was your friend. I was your only friend. I'm the only person that stuck up for you when everybody was fucking hating on you. And I don't get like no fucking props for that. So, the episode ended. Next episode is looking pretty good. I guess the banana sucking must have worked for Jocelyn because punk ass Stevie is trying to get her back in the motherfucking house again. Mimi has found out. Tommy talks to Jock about the whole Carly thing. There's a whole bunch of motherfucking mess. So I guess it's gonna be pretty exciting. But that's it for this episode. If you agree with the things that I had to say, let me know down in the comments. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments. And until the next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my previous video. I also have a beauty and lifestyle channel you can check out. Or swing by my fitness channel for a free workout. Don't forget to subscribe.